Every year, security cameras record moments that do not align with expected outcomes. No jump cuts, no edits, no special effects, just footage that raises unanswered questions. Tonight, we are examining a pattern investigators sometimes refer to as entry without exit. Cases where a person is clearly recorded entering a building, a parking garage, a hotel, or a secured office, and is not later seen exiting on camera. These cases come from incident reports, officer statements, and security logs. None have publicly documented explanations in their final records. Together, they raise a simple question. If the cameras recorded what they could see, what explains what they did not? Modern surveillance systems are designed to reduce uncertainty. Entrances are covered. Exits are covered. Stairwells and elevators are logged. Time is stamped. Access is recorded. Movement is archived. When someone disappears from footage, investigators usually identify a cause, a blind spot, a malfunction, or human error. But the cases you are about to hear do not resolve that way, because in each one, the cameras continued recording without visible interruption. They simply no longer show the person within the recorded frame. Case 1, Chicago, 2019, 2:06 a.m. A man enters a parking garage on South Wabash Avenue. The entry camera records his car pulling in. He swipes his access card. The gate opens. Inside, another camera shows him parking on the 3rd level. He exits the car and walks toward the elevator lobby. The elevator camera records him stepping inside. His phone screen lights up. He looks down. The doors close. That is the last recorded image of him. 7 hours later, around 9:14 a.m., cleaning staff begin their rounds. They notice a car with its headlights still on. The engine is no longer running. The keys remain in the ignition. A phone sits in the cup holder. The man is not inside the garage. Security reviews footage from 14 cameras, 8 covering entrances, 4 covering stairwells, 2 covering roof access. None show him leaving. The timestamps are reviewed and appear consistent across systems. He enters at 2:06 a.m. and does not reappear. The vehicle's fuel level suggests it ran for several hours before shutting off. There is no recorded evidence showing anyone handling the keys. Case 2, Florida, 2020. A waterfront hotel in St. Petersburg, 11:23 p.m. A man enters the lobby. He wipes his shoes on the mat. The concierge looks up and nods. The man walks toward the elevators. A hallway camera records him turning left around the corner. After that, the footage shows no further movement. The hotel has 2 elevator banks, both visible from the front desk. There is also a stairwell, which requires a room key. Staff check every floor. No guest matches his description. No one checks in under his name. No camera records him leaving. Investigators compare the footage. The lobby camera runs continuously. But the elevator camera timestamp shows a gap of exactly 19 seconds. The image is not frozen, not distorted. There's simply a missing interval. Technicians attempt recovery. The DVR has already overwritten the segment. Final report states, guest unknown, likely exited through an unmonitored area. Later, a hotel employee posts online, security sees everything, except when it does not. Case 3, California, 2017, Sacramento. A woman enters a shopping mall through the south doors. She checks her phone, turns left into a clothing store. Cameras show her browsing racks near the entrance. She then moves deeper into the aisles. At that point, she is no longer visible on camera. 2 hours later, the mall closes. Staff conduct a full sweep. All customers exit. Doors are locked. 1 car remains in the lot. A sedan registered to the woman, locked, parked near the entrance she used. Security reviews the footage again. Store has 1 entrance and 1 exit, both facing the same camera. The woman is not recorded exiting. Not the store, not the mall, not the parking lot. Years later, a former guard mentions old renovation crawl spaces. There is no damage, no broken ceiling tiles, no physical evidence. Case 4, Dallas, 2018. An office complex with badge access on every floor. 6:41 p.m., a man scans into the lobby. Camera records him entering the elevator. Access logs confirm his badge reaches floor 5. After that, there are no further records. No badge scanned down, no stairwell logs, no lobby exit. The building includes underground maintenance corridors connecting multiple blocks. Maintenance staff report no motion sensors triggered, no panels opened, no access logs recorded. The following year, the building quietly updates its policy. All maintenance corridors now require badge tracking. No explanation is given. Across all 4 cases, the pattern repeats. Cameras were operational, footage was reviewed, logs were checked. In one case, a timestamp gap appears. In another, logs do not align with video. In another, physical evidence does not match coverage. These are not total failures, they are partial ones. Investigators typically group explanations into 3 categories. First, architectural blind spots, crawl spaces, maintenance tunnels, unmapped service routes. The second, administrative blind spots, badge, errors, overwritten DVRs, corrupted timestamps. The third category is more difficult to define. Recorded intervals where movement is not captured, a 19-second gap, an unlogged transition, a moment missing from the archive. In Chicago, the exit is not recorded. In Florida, a time interval is missing. In Sacramento, physical evidence does not match video. In Dallas, access logs contradict camera records. If cameras are treated as objective records, what explains these gaps? If cameras are limited, what falls outside their view? Or is there another explanation that has not yet been documented? Comment your state. If you have encountered unexplained gaps in surveillance in your city, it may be worth documenting.